there's a study that came out that people that believe in signs tend to be more narcissistic and lower IQ.
But there's also a statistic that says like a lot of wealthy people and billionaires like base their investments and like their money off of astrology.
They do not do that.
Yeah.
Well, I've read an article about like billionaires or millionaires.
They probably write that shit maybe to get some attention or whatever. But signs are 99% of men think signs are bullshit. And to be honest with y'all, when we're hanging out with each other, we always make fun of you guys and say you're when you believe in signs.
Okay, maybe not the signs completely, but like astrology and like the way the stars.
We make fun for that too.
The way the stars and the moon and the sun.
They might believe in astronomy, but not
the way they work, it definitely affects us for sure.
Have you ever said before like, oh, what's your sign? I guess.
I'm a Leo.
Okay. Have you ever been like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a Leo, or oh, I'm this way because I'm a Leo?
No, because I don't really claim the characteristics, but I do see like the tendencies, the consistent tendencies of signs. So like, and I also see people that are like completely not like their sign because they have different. I'm not gonna get into it, but they have different like risings and moon signs. So like I said, if you don't think the moon and the stars and the sun affect you as big as they are, then you're crazy because they do.
Bullshit.
I'll tell you this.
Can you imagine if I walked around and said, like, her boyfriend, hey,
if it
I'm a
affects
Libra,
the waves, it
can't make
affects
money.
you.
Sorry, baby. That's how it comes.
My star sign's on the line.
My star sign's on the line with the money, bro.
2024.
Sorry,
The sun
man.
and the moon literally control the ocean and the waves, and we're like 90% water. So like, of course, it's gonna affect us.
What do you say? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That doesn't help anybody.
It's like a girl version of bro science.
Science. Okay.
Bro, that's the real reason niggas kicked her out of the military.
I'm
She was
not
talking
saying
about that bullshit. NCIS was like, get her the fuck up out of here, man.
I'm not saying it's 100%.
She on the ship talking about all the waves are coming. I'm a Libra. Jump off, shit. Jump off, niggas. NCIS was like, man, get her out of here, bro. Yeah.
You did not use
For Cocoa Puffs, man.
You guys believe in God?
Yeah.
So why is it hard to believe in astrology?
All right, let's stop you there. Let's just stop you there. All right, stop you right there. Holy.
If a
I believe in God still.
Here we go. If a woman is married to a rich man who provides everything for her, is she required to accept trash sex? Not a bad question. It's actually a unique one.
That's a good
Wow.
question.
What do you think,
Great
George?
questions tonight.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't think she should be required to accept anything. I think that she would probably go into the mode that you went into, where she's convincing herself that it's good because of everything else that comes along with it. But I don't think any man or woman should be forced to. If you're not happy, just bounce. You gotta. There's only one life you can live.
Now, is she wrong for bouncing and not settling for that?
Is she wrong for cheating?
I don't think anyone is wrong. I mean, how can I tell you that
Cheating,
you're
yes.
wrong for doing something that doesn't make you
best for
happy?
you. Right.
That's good.
I think a better question is, what are the probabilities that she leaves? And I think the probability would be, depending on her age, right?
It also depends on personal preferences and how big sex plays a role in their life, too.
Yeah, because that's completely subjective. What is good or bad?
Right.
But if the gal's 50 or 55, there's low probability.
Right.
If the gal's 30 or something, then, it's a different story.
I would argue that when it comes to long-term relationships, the person's going to tell you by either words or actions what they want in bed. And if you can't fulfill that request, I would say it's only a matter of time until they find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So even with money and status, it can hold them for a little bit, but like long-term, the pool boy was very enticing after a certain while. The guy that's doing the lawn, so it's kind of like you want to make sure that you're on all points on point, because if you're not on point on some areas, you're lacking. Sorry, buddy. Should we go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Do you think you can cheat on someone and still love them?
Damn. George?
And again,
Absolutely.
these are random questions, so I'm if you want to raise your hand and say that was my question, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
was
that's,
me.
But it's all anonymous, so we
yeah, I
don't
think
know who
that's
wrote the
completely different with men and women.
question. Okay.
If from a guy's standpoint, absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
From a woman's standpoint, I don't think so.
Agreed 100%. Yeah. Like I can absolutely love a girl and have another chick and not care at all and still love my girl the same. But with women, I don't think they can do that. They're not capable.
I
Okay,
feel
but
like
don't you think it comes down to a respect thing too? Because like what she was saying, you can catch something and you can give your wife something if you're doing it like not responsibly, right? So if you're a loving husband and you're gonna step out, you're gonna make sure it's not gonna get back to her.
Right now, but
You're gonna be protecting yourself.
hold on. You're focusing on the micro versus the macro.
Yeah.
The overall theme is, can a man have sex with another girl and love
And
his
still
girl?
love.
Of course, but you're saying, well, what about the disease situation? Assuming we, control for that and they're not being an idiot like that guy was. I'm sorry you went through that. It's possible is what I'm trying to say. You're talking about a micro situation where I'm talking about the macro, like men are absolutely capable of doing it versus women are really not.
I think men and women can, but the probability of women doing it is lower. I think women are capable of it. I definitely think, for example,
look,
like
there's always exceptions to the rule, but we speak in generalities. I would argue, right? Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Let's go on the table real quick and have fun with this.
Yes.
If you had a boyfriend that you love, admired, respected, would you be okay with fucking another guy?
If I got to the point where I ended up fucking another guy, I did not love him.
There you go.
And the reason, no, I'm gonna speak truth real quick.
Okay.
The reason why is because that means I never respected him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the thing with women is that I get it. There's some women that feel as if what y'all gotta understand is that women, we are emotional. Everything we do is emotional.
Yes.
I don't care if you get the girl that says, "Well, I can fuck that." You can't do it. I don't care. It's something that is emotionally tied. You just cannot do it. I get that there's some women that feel as if they can, but emotionally we are not men. We cannot do that. That is not in our structure. And I'm more so, I believe in God and stuff like that. So I speak from a biblical side of things, but I just personally don't think that is in a woman's structure to be able to do that. Once you get to that point,
talk to first, bro.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah. Do you think if you had a guy that you really liked, do you think you'd be able to have sex with another dude?
Definitely
what about
not.
you? Well,
Listen.
not applicable. What about you?
No, because I feel like if another man's catching your attention, you're already dwindling down on the love that you had for the
Okay.
man at home.
What about you, Miss Charger?
Definitely not.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
If you love someone, why will you go to somebody else?
See, she can't even fathom it, and she don't even like her nigga that much. She can't even fathom it. What about you?
I think women are capable of cheating.
But I think
I'm asking you in particular. Would you?
Me specifically, I don't think I could.
Okay.
But for the women that could,
Okay.
I think
Which is a minority.
I think there are circumstances
Miss
depending on
Columbia?
what they're having sex
What
for.
about you, Miss Columbia?
If I'm being honest, maybe if I got hurt along the way, maybe I would be like that too. But if they don't do me wrong, then no, I'm gonna respect them. I don't think I would. No.
You see, that's the key, is respect.
Yeah.
Or the safety,
If,
too.
if a gal loses respect for the guy,
Yeah.
then
So,
like you were
can we
saying,
talk
I don't
about-
want a kid.
Yeah.
Like I don't want a boyfriend that's actually my kid. He's there to, that's a way to quickly lose respect of the gal. And like you say, once you lose that respect, you're
It's
on the
over.
shot clock.
Yeah.
Can we
Another
mention,
thing too I want to say is
Tom
that like
Brady?
when men, right, like with us, like we can love our girl and still want to have other women. Like you guys don't even get the inkling to want to hook up with another dude. But for us, it's like
No, it's
just wanna do it all the
hardwiring
time.
because look, 300 years ago, that's a death sentence for a gal. So that's the way it's been for literally thousands, or depending on what you believe, millions of years. So we've only been out of that stage for, let's say, 200 years, where prior to that, a gal, unfortunately or fortunate, whatever, is pregnant half her life. So she's literally completely dependent. So if you go out and make the mistake and that guy dumps you and your kid, it's literally a death sentence.
Yep.
Literally.
So that's why now it's still hardwired, and that's just it's not right or wrong. It's just a matter of fact.